Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities and Miniatures. Check out what I got. So, for the Black Friday season this year, one of the local stores had their privateer press models all on sale for half off. And I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. And while it was the usual fare of early, Mark One War Machine stuff that nobody really buys those old blisters of, they had a bunch of the new Warcaster kits. And so I said, well, hey, these are privateer press. And they said, oh, yeah, okay, those are half off then. So, okay. We most graciously went ahead and picked up as much as we could. Now, I let my brother get most of it because he's a lot more into the sci-fi stuff, but I had to get a Grafter considering he's got too many arms and he's quite the portly looking fellow. Let's take a look inside. Okay, card with a little bit of detail background about him. These boxes are interesting. So the way it works is that way instead of having the plastic clamshells, you can recycle these and they can fit just about anything inside it, and everybody just gets the card that has the info about what model's inside. So kind of a nice little more eco-friendly version. Inside we have a paper box, actual stat card, hold on to that. And then you got a nice wax paper bag. I think that's the first that I can recall seeing for a hobby company. I feel like I should be going to the bakery or something, going to the deli. Alright, what do we got in here? Is that everything? I hope so. So, I'm assuming he's supposed to be human? Maybe. Doesn't exactly look it. Maybe he's wearing a helmet or something. Got two major plugs there. That's what I assumed. Okay. What's going on there? So it looks like we're just going to have to plug in the arms like so. And then you'll actually end up fitting the sleeve into the shoulder pad there. Works out pretty well. And then we'll do the same thing over here. And I can't help but think of some kind of Crixian model when I see this. Now there's two little spots there right above his belt. That's where you're going to have these nice little threshing mantis arms go. I don't know which is which yet. It looks about right. Sort of, kind of. So, give me a second. We'll put them together, and we'll see just how he turns out and stacks up. All right. We got our Grafter all put together, and I gotta say, this is totally my kind of model. Look at this guy. So not only does he have four arms, but then he's got like these little mantis manipulative claw things down there. And I'm assuming he's human, but that is not a very human-looking face. I have no idea. I really don't know. The lower arms do seem to be mechanical, whereas the upper arms, well, maybe not. I thought maybe they were wearing armor. I don't know. But he's definitely a big, chunky model. He is metal, obviously. Would have been nice to have him in resin. Can't complain too much about that, but it's just my preference. Grabbing the only other Warcaster Neo Mechanica model I have painted. This is the alternate... I forget what these ladies were called. It's not a Warcaster, but it was an alternate that they had available after the Kickstarter, I believe. So you can see he is about human-sized. If you wanted to grab some other privateer press models, there's always my favorite, Bloody Bradigan Pit here. Single-handedly, I will try to make sure that through his sheer amazingness, all those unpainted, unopened copies of him end up getting purchased someday, I hope. But you can see here, so he fits in pretty well. I keep looking at this guy, and immediately, I don't know why, I thought Crix. Not Crix. Well, a bit of Crix. Cephalix. It reminds me very much so of something from the Iron Kingdoms. But it'll be fun, and hopefully I can get around to getting a proper Warcaster warband. I was going to say Warframe. Warcaster warband up and running and painted. Hopefully we can get the game a good try Very curious to see how it plays. It looks... I liked the concept always of War Machine and Hordes, but it just became too much to handle and too much going on, and I wasn't a big fan of that. I want to roll dice and let, you know, fate decide its own course rather than have it predetermined before the game even begins. So, interesting model, especially with other games like Stargrave coming out in the future. If you're not going to play Warcaster officially, I'm sure games like Stargrave are going to find great uses of models like these. So do keep your eyes peeled for always new and interesting models for those miniature agnostic games, because they're always a lot more fun when you have your own imagination running wild rather than having predetermined units and dispositions, I think. With that said, this has been Highlord Tamberlane with Obscurities in Miniatures. Say thanks for watching, and we'll see you back here soon. Bye-bye.